turbo cancer? I think this plasma caster is hot garbage.
Lock and load.
I think that plasma caster is actually worse than the splat gun.
Tear the bad guy.
Is max health even that useful? Because you're just gonna get health gated. That'll just make it take more hits. Figuratively. I mean that as in, like, instead of just taking one hit, being at health gate, then being able to rampage, it would have more of a chance of just bringing me just below half HP, and then below max, which then would down you immediately anyways. So I can't do the destruct peak yet, obviously. And I can't do any of the good glitches that used to make you, like, super overpowered. You watch, YouTube's gonna give me a bunch of issues like it did last time. That's half the reason why I'm waiting to load up my chat so long. Because 90% of the time when I do, it's giving me a load of bull crap. Either that or my computer is fucking up. One of the two things. It's worked fine to all other times. And this time it worked fine. I didn't have any problems opening up chat. Wait, we did everything. That's right. I forgot. I did manage to beat the entire game. Oh yeah, that's right. I had to do it so I could turn in memoriam. Where should I go? Well, I mean, I guess I can start out by fastball farming, since that's what I need the most. I need an explosive fastball out of anything. But that one is like the hardest one to get, even though it shouldn't be.
Hey y'all, welcome to New and Improved Get Your Ride. Now we 47.
Thanks for reminding me I need to turn down dialogue and music, Scooter. Probably not that low. I mean, now it's good for YouTube, but now I can't hear it, so I had to turn up my TV a little bit. Now it's just about making it to 72, which takes a long-ass time. Normally you'd just do the DLCs.
Shut up!
But the only one I could ever want to do right now is Tiny Tina's, which I also don't want to do the most out of any of the DLCs because I hate the fucking stupid-ass mages. They are the worst. I hate the stupid skeleton, sorcerer, mages, conjurers, whatever they're called in New VHM. I can't remember, to be honest.
Open your veins! It's a scarlet slice! Angry! I'm angry!
Shit, I forgot to go and get Bull. I just remembered. That's why I'm going to the area where he spawns. Nope, no fastball. I could have guessed that much, though. Oh, Savage Lee spawned over here. Which is actually pretty common for me. That missed completely. Hey, fuck off, going dick.
Give me yours!
Oh, my dicks.
Angry! I'm angry!
Nothing in that Boimon corpse.
Catch a rat!
That's the first. Sorry, I was trying to listen to something. But, what is that? What is that sound I keep hearing? Is that outside? I don't even know if you guys can hear it. Oh my god, of course. That's what I mean by more HP doesn't help. Well. Seriously though, I can't figure out what the fuck that sound is. It's not my TV either. I don't know, it's just like a slight tapping sound. It's really weird. That was the longest kill ever. I've been streaming for 12 minutes and I've done exactly 2 things. That's kill Master, or not Master, Savage Lee. Almost got him backwards. Master Lee and Savage Gee. Fucking slag, dude.
I swallowed your soul.
Bat? Oh, that was a fail and a half. Come on, give me enough.
I love your blood.
I do less with the bladed weapon, but I attack faster. Put that down, mister.
Stop hitting yourself.
forget I do like a metric buttload of damage with my melee with this class mod on. Hold on, I just wanted to test some things. I actually killed that in just the... Wait, with this thing I could probably... Yeah. The projectiles fly so
Shut up!
slow in the
You're
air.
hitting yourself! No, no, no!
I can't tell if I'm going insane or what that fucking noise is. It was my fan that was making that noise. That's what it was.
Gotta get somewhere in a hurry. Catch a ride.
Your liver is a hood ornament! Rampage and heal! Heal and rampage!
I forgot to kill Bull again. God damn it. There's a corrosive fastball. Forget the curveball, Ricky. Give me the heater. Alright, now this is garbage. A pandemic. What a laugh. It does 2 million damage. 2 whole million. Like, that's not even a joke. Like, it's already at 2 million damage right now. What the flying fuck? You could one-shot anything. Except that. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta give him the heater. Nailed it. Oh, these have a limited range. They're like a grog nozzle projectile. Alright. It's gonna be used for robots anyways. It's not going to be used for humans. It'd still kill a human. Neither of those guys were slagged either. With that Screamsicle class mod, I can deal so much damage with my melee attacks. I just don't get the grenade capacity that I do with this. Not that I'm really taking that big of an advantage of it. What am I, invisible to you? Dude. Dude. Is he like a friend of Krieg or something? I thought this guy was supposed to be aggressive. I just now remembered that I got a fucking hive. Did I put it in my bank or something? Or did I just sell it? I can't imagine I'd get rid of something so rare. But then again, I probably sold it thinking like, it's just a fucking blue rocket launcher. Ain't nothing special about that. I'm pretty sure I put it in my bank. Because I went to go put stuff in the secret stash and it was like, oh, I hadn't done that mission yet. I'm pretty sure I was just like, fuck it, and... Oh, wait a second.
Shut up! Stop talking to me!
I just wanted to show you how much of a difference it actually makes for Krieg, having the melee damage class mod. It would have taken me at least 2 or 3 throwing axes to kill them normally. Slagged or not. I'm saying, unless one of them things is a tubby, I couldn't give any less of a shit about it. Alright, we can test it on Bull himself. We dealt 4262k damage. That's 4 million. So next time I'll come through here and I'll put the Screen Sickle class mod on, and I'll show you how much of a difference it actually makes. Wait, what class mod am I wearing right now? I'm wearing the... Alright, now let's go melee bull. We know how much damage it does to him when he's slagged. It's 4262 and it was consistent. So all we're going to do is we're going to get him slagged. There, he's slagged. Let him hurt us.
Swing the axe, drink the help.
And then smack him for almost 2.5 more million damage. For 3 million, almost, actually. I need to turn off the live session, or not live session, online. There we go. So it loads faster. I find it funny that he drops a fastball, but he doesn't use it himself.
This hurts my brain.
Man, I put that thing on as a joke, but I'm actually surprised. It's a pretty good slagging weapon. If you're just doing shit close range, anyways. And it uses an ammo type which normally wouldn't get used for that kind of thing. Unless you're already trying to use like a Ravager or whatever. Nice. What the hell, I just killed myself.
It's striking time.
It's good, it's a setup. $1 million damage does nothing to them. They laugh at your 1 million damage, dude.
You walk the wrong dog.
I just fucking killed myself again with it.
It's striking time.
Sorry, I wanted to try and get some more grenades. I need them in order to make my build work, sort of. Or I could get a longbow grenade. And I mean that as literally as it comes. There's an item you can get in this game just called a longbow grenade, which if it has a 0 fuse time on it, functions exactly like a fastball, just with no throwing arc. It just teleports to wherever you throw it, which is good and bad, because a fastball can sometimes hit things on the bounce. There's none of that with a longbow grenade. You have to be direct, or else you're fucked, pretty much. Sorry, I was just waiting to see if Savage Lee spawned around here, but no.
Got a rampage! Gotta heal!
Nice, dude. You did it. You jumped. Damn it. Oh my god, the aim. Oh, for a second, I thought one dropped, but it was just 2 stacks of money. So far, in roughly 30 minutes of farming, we've got 1 fastball. Damn it. I hate when it puts me out on that side. It's like, why? I wasn't even in that side of the car. The driver's seat is on the left side of the technicals. And it's like shaped in a way where you can't really get in the right side. See what I mean? Like, you couldn't even get out on that side of the vehicle if you wanted to. You can literally only get in on one side. There's no GTAing a bandit technical. Whoops. Didn't mean to slag the volume on. He had a Nova shield. I'm gonna automatically pick up that grenade. I want every grenade I can possibly get. Hi, Dominic.
Rampage and heal! Heal and rampage!
Still gonna hit that poop pile. Dang it. What a fuck stick. Oh, you have to be joking me.
You woke the wrong dog.
Get over here. Let me kill you. Need some grenades back. Ooh, rockets. I keep trying to throw down the slag betties and then use my TDR launcher, but it just doesn't have enough clip size. If it had just a tiny bit more magazine size, if I had a legendary sickle class mod, it would be so much better. Just because the magazine size of it only being 3 is its biggest downfall right now.
Hey y'all, welcome to the new and improved Get Your Ride. Now with 47% more than 26%
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers.
Needed some ammo. The depot uses so much ammo. Especially when you're not Sal. Salvador does not solve everything in this game, just because he can have a gun that heals in his offhand.
Stop talking to me!
I'd argue that Zero is more broken of a character than Salvador is. No, Zero can't stand in front of a boss spamming projectiles at it, but Zero can insta-kill some of the hardest, I put that in quotes, hardest bosses for some characters. Like Krieg, the bunker is arguably one of the worst fights for Krieg.
Train won't stop!
Yes, this is PS4, Dominic.
I love your blood!
Wait, I think I forgot to kill... Wait, no, I didn't. I killed Bull. I'm pretty sure I did anyways. And no, me saying that Zero can bore the bunker doesn't mean anything. Zero can bore a lot of things, but there are varying difficulties on how easy it is to bore said things. Like, you can bore Terramorphous, but you can't bore him completely to death. You have to have, like, very specific setup in order to do that. Which actually involves the character I'm playing right now. I don't need a Norfleet, dude.
I feel the hurt. Time for a rampage!
fastball to be had there. Alright. Please. Setting me up, pal. Oh, come on, I gotta reload my splat gun. I didn't even shoot a shot. Just kill him. Just kill the guy, dude. Nope, you might... No, hit fire accuracy. No, I definitely don't want modded stuff. That shit can and will corrupt games. So, no thank you. I am very much against using Gibbed and stuff like that, so. If you don't want to play the game, don't play the game. Don't circumvent the game to play the game you want the game to be. Because that's not the game it was trying to be. People made this game into a completely different game than it was originally going to be. To the point where Gearbox even self-referentiates this in their writing in the second game, in the pre-sequel, and even Tales from the Borderlands a little bit, with the idiocracy that is raid bosses in general. Because no one actually gives a fuck about the bosses, they give a fuck about the loot. The boss could be a cardboard box for all that matters, and the box could be just loot. And people would still play the game because it's about the loot, not the actual game anymore. And it's one of the reasons why I say Borderlands 2 is the most poorly balanced game of them all. And even though it has the most content, it's probably the least fun one to just pick up and play at the highest difficulty. If you haven't played in months or something like that, it's way easier to go back to Borderlands 1 than it is to go back to this game. Because Borderlands 1, the enemies aren't asininely HP boosted, requiring you to have them be under constant damage increase the entire time you're fighting them, like I have to right now. I pretty much have to slag these enemies. I wasn't on low enough HP. I have to slag these enemies in order to kill them. With a double penetrating unkempt herald, which is like one of the strongest fucking guns in the game. This is what they made the game. And I don't mean this by the developers, I mean this by the players. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that stuff as like a bad thing. I'm saying it because I play games for the actual content of the games, not to circumvent said games. What's funny is the Borderlands community is the complete opposite of the Dark Souls community. And by that I mean the Dark Souls community is so anal at every extent about you being over-leveled for an area on your first playthrough. If you're the type of person who farms or grinds or does any of that kind of stuff to level their character up, people in fucking Dark Souls will shame you to no end of you being over-leveled or over-geared because you make their supposedly difficult game easier by doing the actual shit in the game that's there. Because everyone always makes the argument when talking about Dark Souls that if you're good enough, it doesn't matter what you use. And it's like, that's not the fucking point of an RPG. No one played Final Fantasy because you needed to use no items and no spells and nothing to beat the fucking game. People played them because you had to do interactive shit with the game, which made you want to play the game in the fucking first place. So I don't know. I get so lost in the mindset of people nowadays. Ooh. Another hard uncomparable. That's back-to-back drops right there. I don't need them. I don't need either of them because they're both hard unkempt heralds. They aren't gonna do shit compared to my Deepa. I don't think they will, anyways. Consumes 6 ammo per shot. I thought it consumed 7. For whatever reason. %of the reason the Deepa is good is just because of the amount of projectiles it puts out, not even because of the damage. More projectiles means more damage if you can land all of them. Less projectiles means less damage, but this is such a higher amount of damage, I think it's actually worth it for now. Just testing the damage out. I mean, I wouldn't expect someone to mod a Deepa in. A Deepa is not one of the hardest things to get. It's just tedious, like any farming. Yeah, this kills. It will kill. I don't know if you watched the show called Forged in Fire, but they have a weapons expert on the show who's Asian, and he always does like a stereotypical Asian thing where he's like, it will kill. Always makes me smile though. It's like a blacksmithing show. they have like 3 contestants come on and show their blacksmithing skills and try to craft a blade within a set amount of time with a set of parameters. Normally they'll have them make it out of like some junk steel or something like that. Like, oh, this cable from a power line or something like that. I don't know why I'm driving back. Oh wait, yeah, that's right.
High quality, low price, and no questions asked.
Sell that level 59 one. Go and get a new Lasco pretty soon as well. In fact, I'll just sell that right now.
Good luck, man. If company will help, have you. Let me know if anything catches your eye. Thanks for the stretch. Bill, I'm sure we'll be doing this again.
I mean, hell, just in this, like, hour I've played right now, I've gotten 1 fastball and 2 unkempt heralds. Both hard, but whatever.
All the ladies that you back to rowdy cow catching through.
Dupe what? Dupe the Norfleets? No, man, I don't need to dupe the Norfleets. Especially not 61. If it was level 72, I'd probably take you up on your offer, but it being level 61... on PlayStation 4, that's not very useful. I mean, it'll be useful up until about 65, 66. And then even a top Neo would start to outdamage it. Plus, I don't want to use a Norfleet as my rocket launcher. I want a Tediore rocket launcher. Preferably like a bonus launcher or something like that is what I want. I want something like this right here. But, like I said, I want it to be, a bonus launcher. Preferably E-Tech, because that will have the highest level parts on it. But it doesn't matter, really.
I got a rampage! Gotta heal!
Just because that will let me actually do what my build is best at doing. Or what Krieg is best at doing in general, which is explosive damage. He's just a weaker Axton in that regard. If I was Axton right now, I'd be dealing like almost 30 to 40% more damage than I'm dealing now. But I also don't have an explosive damage relic or anything like that. Mostly just because I have no clue where to find one. I don't think the Bone of the Ancients can drop an explosive damage, right? Like, you can only drop an elemental damage? Or, I mean, like actual colored elemental damage, not explosive damage. Man, this thing shreds. For it being just a hard unkempt herald, it's damn fine. I need to give this to my Salvador when I play him again. This is almost perfect parts, I think. But it has that, I think it's a Jacob's grip. It's not a Tord grip, I know that much. Which is what you want. You want the one that has a square bottom on it. I'd also like a TDR plasma caster, preferably in corrosive. But electric's good too. I just would prefer it be corrosive because that's the best relic I have right now. I can get rid of that launcher. Max grenade count. It's actually not bad still. If I wanted to go full on grenades, I could get like 20 plus grenades. Oh no, that's fine.
I love it when you splash on my windshield.
Everyone does the trade duel dupe now. No one does the close application dupe anymore. I still do it that way though. Some people don't know about that way of duping because they never played the 360 or PlayStation 3 version where that was the best way of doing it. That's how everyone in my group of friends did it anyways. You just have the host hold the weapon and then trigger a save point or travel, it doesn't matter. You travel to an area and it saves, so you do that, and then I've been forgetting to kill Bull, haven't I? Yep, I have. But you just trigger a save point and then you have the host throw the item onto the ground and have the person who's not the host pick it up and then have them save and quit from your game, and then the host, after that person has saved and quit and left your game, you dashboard. You close the application, because even though when he saves and quit it'll trigger the little save icon to appear, it doesn't actually save the game. It doesn't save your character data. So all you need to do is, once you reload the application, your friend will still have the one that you threw down for them, and the one that you have will be in your inventory. The cool thing about the way that I'm talking about duping is this way lets you make multiple copies of multiple copies. So you can infinitely double how many things you're getting up until max inventory, of course. So once you have two, you have your friend to give you back the one that you duped, and then you trigger a save again, so it's saved to have both of them in your inventory. Then you throw both of them to your friend, and then close again. And then next time you come back, you'll have effectively doubled that item, and it will double each time you do it. So after the 4th or 5th one, you will have 8 to 16 of them. Because you don't have to do it's not limited by the trade menu. You can just do it infinitely. Like I said, up until backpack maximum. It's the way that I always dupe, because in the pre-sequel, the grinder requires you to have multiple legendaries. And normally I just dupe like a full max inventory of legendaries with a second controller. just a glitch that's worked for a long time. Because it saves character data independently when a single person saving quits. If you didn't know that. Even if they're in the same game on the same console as you.
I got a rampage.
Oh my god, he got a Nova Shield.
You're nothing.
I'm trying to do most of my playthroughs dupe free and do everything on the stream, on the actual stream. No like farming off camera for items or anything like that. I might farm on one of my other characters, but I'm not going to use it on this one unless I desperately want to. But I don't see that being the case. This character has a lot of good relics on it.
Stop hitting yourself.
I got a decent sheriff's badge my first time. It's more than what I could ask for. I mean, like I said, decent relative to what the max is. You can get way higher than what I have, but it's still a decent one to stick with. Because if you don't know this about Krieg, I assume most people do who play this game now, but the sheriff's badge increases your rate of fire with your throwing axes. You can throw axes faster if you have pistol fire rate on, and this applies just to relics that increase your pistol stats in general. Pistol stats increase buzz axe stats. Like, you see how fast I'm throwing them now. I'll take it off. This is as fast as I can throw them. I'll put it back on. Now I can throw them this fast. It's useful, to say the least. It's useful, but like I've also said before, it's not the difference between you killing an enemy or not. It's just something that allows you to kill stuff slightly faster, that has a lot of HP. Which can be the difference between you getting all your health back or going down. So, but I need to be right back 1 second. Thank you for coming. Alright. Sorry.
Strength the helm! I can't hear you!
I don't think I've ever done that once intentionally. I've only ever done it by accident. Shoot a psycho's buzz axe out of the air, if you're wondering what I'm talking about. I've shot Bullymon projectiles out of the air intentionally. On my old one, I got all the badass ranks. Or, all the badass challenges that were at least not complete bullshit. There were a few I didn't get. Some of them were just like, duel 500 times. And it's like, I'm not fucking wasting someone's time with that.
Rampage time!
This game wasn't designed for PvP. You deal way too much damage to each other. Especially once you get up to like level 72, you can kill each other in literally one hit. With any gun, pretty much. Especially if you use badass ranks. Most people don't use that shit because they consider it cheese, but I use it because the game is cheese. Why does it keep spawning with a Nova Shield? I sort of need to keep farming this.
Hey y'all, welcome to the new and improved Kitchen Ride. Now in 47 minutes.
Damn it. He's really strong. Is that the max? I don't think I've ever had anything over 40. I don't even know how you do something like that.
Now you should be scared.
God damn you savagely. Drop me a double in a row. Now he's not going to drop me another one for an hour. There's only so many prefixes there can be.
I love like the first city of the time.
And an explosive fastball would be nice.
I'm losing blood. Give me yours. Stop talking to me. Shut up.
Did I mention that I got a hive earlier?
My axe is thirsty.
I can't remember if I sold it or put it in my bank, though. That's the part that is scaring me a little bit. Damn it.
I can taste the iron. No, to scrape your face from my fingernails! How can I snap your neck if you don't have one?
Fun fact, if you didn't know, if you have a gun that heals you in your hand and you shoot a stink pile, it'll heal you. Oh, I know about that part. I just didn't know about the glitch. I never knew about any badass rank glitch. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go look it up. I'm not gonna do it, but I'd like to know how to do it. Because I mean, it's like I couldn't even do it on an alternative character because it'd do it for this one as well. So.
Confusion!
Oh my word.
No, to scrape your face from my fingernails!
Oh my god, he dunked on him.
It's a red shower for a big fist!
He just got like fucking super dunked on. When Grandma burps, Patrick obeys. I've already forgotten the phrase. When Grandma burps, Patrick something.
Fine, I'll make the sky bleed!
I wish I could make the sky bleed.
I I see meat
I'm
muscles.
emo. I'm like so emo, dude.
I feel the hurt. Time for a rampage. I'm never. I can taste the iron.
Second wind damage. See, all they needed to do was make the guns deal just like 40,000 more damage, and it would have been good. Because, I mean, this is a level 50 weapon. It has no reason killing enemies. And the only reason it's killing enemies is because it's dealing 90,000 more damage. And, I mean, if you can hit consistent headshots. Or criticals. I want to go do something else though. Here's my old B shield. And the flame of the Firehawk. Sell that shitty pandemic. Got the volcano from the warrior. I already beat him. We'll try this again. But we should probably use triple pistols. Because it's going to be the only thing that'll kill. If only I could do the infinite ammo glitch, this shotgun would be godlike. Just super spam. Break my controller. Pretty much. If you watched my Handsome Jack playthrough of the pre-sequel, you'd know what I mean. Because that's what I do on that. I do like the Jack bullet spam build. You'd think this quad would do a little bit more damage.
Swing the axe. Drink the helm.
But it doesn't. Definitely doesn't. Definitely doesn't do damage. What would be a good weapon in place of it? Well, thank you, Dominic.
Clouds are the #1 most common ingredient in Pandoran dishes and nightmares.
We're gonna run out of ammo for this thing real fast. so much melee damage. At least neither of them are rapids. Oh, there's a rock there. That's not a rocket, it's a pylon pillar outcropping edge rampart. This is Ramparta. Oh, it's a fucking rabbit. Explosion. No rabbits, right? No. He's getting Skyrim'd right now. Holy shit, that damage, dude. Must have been a crit. That was a ridiculously high damage hit.
Other's metaphorical jerks over who gets to hunt the sudden abundance of vaults.
Hunt the sudden abundance of vaults. I love the emphasis she puts on that. Every time. It always sticks out to me. I don't know why. Let's do no damage to these maniac midgets. Oh no, the midgets are coming to kill me. We'll pull the quad back out for a little bit. They're one of my favorite types of guns. Orange. Orange. Stick it.
More blood for my brutality! Stop judging me! Let me loose!
Fuck, I just downed myself.
It's striking time!
And boom goes the dynamite. Actually do way less damage with that. Whoops. Good thing I put the cooldown right on, because I'm gonna need it.
What a fantastic blood boy I've become!
Oh my god, the javelin missed. I shouldn't have put the SMG on.
I learned a lot from that. Salami-stained fingers. Try not to read into that. I've put together the combat trials you've seen before. If you succeed, you'll be ready for a new Pandora. A Pandora of overpowered enemies, better loot, and an abundance of nacho cheese. It's been an eventful year. Anyway, off with you.
Oh, really? That needs slag? No messing around this time. Whoops.
You walked the wrong dog. is thirsty! Get out of my head! I can't hear you!
Oh my god, I didn't even get a chance to think.
Angry! I'm angry!
Cats are the #1 most common ingredient in Pandoran dishes and nightmares.
Stop talking to me!
Do you want to know how you can tell what ammo type the buzz axe is, or what it's considered in the game? Just look in the bottom right hand corner when you're buzz axe rampaging. I totally just didn't realize that now.
Stop hitting yourself! Stop talking to me! Stop judging me!
No, I don't have a sword explosion. I had one before, but I didn't have that type of sword explosion. I can't remember what prefix mine was. A slag splat gun is a highly underrated weapon for slagging. I've never ever heard anyone talk about a splat gun at all being a usable weapon. But here I am using it in UVHM.
Out of nothingness. Were I a dullard, this might make me develop a god complex.
A killing tool. Put it in me.
That might actually be useful. No, I've never duped a character before. I think this is the part that I died to before. Oh my god, I threw it right through him. Well, this is shitty. You made it through that part.
stop the killing. Never.
Vault Hunter, this is priority 1. I need you to disarm a series of camouflaged explosives hidden in the combat garden.
I can't take it! Open your face!
Hey, CWK. Thanks, man.
Many unanswered questions still remain, beyond why Rick won't take the rabies medication I've given him. I remain curious about the origin of the sirens and their ultimate connection to the vaults. That is for another day, however. As for right now, I just need you to shoot more things in the face.
That's what I was looking for.
You're nothing!
Oh man, it's gonna cost me. Just go sit in the corner and punish myself. We're doing that. Oh, it's not scary. accurate guns besides my volcano. You're definitely hidden, dude. You are hiding from me. I'm obviously a good shot. I killed myself.
You woke the wrong dog.
God, if I could hit a dude. Can we just, like, actually start killing this guy now? No more joking. He's gonna die.
It's time to go insane! More meat for me!
Finished with the course. In keeping with laws of drama, however, I have saved the most difficult task for last.
Yeah, I knew that was a fucking rabbit.
Shut up! Keep the blood pouring! I'm not full yet! My choices of pretzel in my inner lobes!
Stopped these Hyperion assassins. Would have killed me, kidnapped Lilith.
Can't hear
So
you!
thank you.
The pain goes here! Shut up! Quiet! Red room!
Cheese.
The heart of darkness, and I ate it all!
Prepare for a great deal of tech.
Nacho cheese. I just wanted to do it to see if I could do it.
The golden mallet for the meat pounding!
Why Tor rocket launchers? I need a Tedior. Gentleman's Railer. And a cord dart. Cord dipshit.
Having survived the gauntlet, you're ready to take on the overpowered enemies. You may still die, of course, but now I'll at least do you the courtesy of being surprised.
You can never be too well armed.
sell the volcano. I also have this fucking stalker that I don't know what to do with.
I'm always happy to take your money.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't speed level characters.
I may have just lied to you.
Let's go to Lynchwood and see if we can get another decent sheriff's badge. Singularity vein.
Rampage time! I can't hear you! It's a bloody business,
Oh,
Bates!
we got the glitch where it's going even while we're down. Which I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to do.
Stop talking to me! Never stop the killing! Never! Somebody deliver the feed! Kill the little man! I can't hear you! You... I can't take it! It's frightening! I see deep muscles! I'm gonna swallow your throat, badass!
Wait, is there even any way for you to actually get up there?
Krieg, I let go. In my wrath. Such beautiful misery. Keep the blood pouring.
Haven't found anything good? My weapon machine will fix that for you. Check back later. If I do, weapon of the day.
What would happen?
Nailed it. Sick. I just wanted to plow through a bunch of enemies. I just love running around things like that. It's one of the only, I don't even know if you'd call it a benefit. It's one of the only things about using a controller that is halfway decent, is constant turn rates. Being able to just do this around an enemy is so good. Where was he running to?
I can't wait to taste your love. I'm back! Never stop the killing! Never! The pain goes here!
Well, silence of voices, I'll tell you what, is fucking insane when you have this class mod. 550% melee damage. And then if you take Empty the Rage, that's another 140%. If your shield is depleted and your mag is fully depleted when you enter Buzzak's Rampage. It's so good. There's a rabbit. There's another rabbit. There's another rabbit. There's another rabbit. No, it's just the same one, I think. There's 1, 2, 3. There are 3 motherfucking rabid stalkers up in my game right now.
Rampage and fill the red bar!
Oh yeah, they're resistant. I need...
Stop hitting yourself! Prince of Mist is sound, you precious! Let me loose!
I'm fucked.
I'm not full yet!
That's exactly what I was worried about spawning.
Beautiful misery.
1 second. I smell skunk again. Yeah, something or someone definitely got sprayed by a skunk out there. I'm gonna do the run to the midgets and then I'm gonna call it quits. Stop there. Hi, man. Something got sprayed. Skirt from up north. No, but seriously, if you've never smelled the smell of a skunk before, if it's freshly sprayed and it's close enough, like that shit dries out your throat and like makes your eyes water, and it's ridiculous. It's not good. God damn, he has so much HP, dude.
sorry.
Got it. No. And we didn't even get a fourth match. Nice. Fucking right. But I'm gonna stop here, everyone. I'll be back later. Peace out.